What's good in the hood, YouTube? This is Crazy Samurai 71 here, bringing another video. Today I'm bringing you a video that I've been wanting to make for a few days now because there's been this rumor that just kind of got announced talking about the potential that the Power Rangers movie trailer for the 2017 movie might be coming out October 10th, 2016. Okay, I want to talk about this a little bit. Obviously, as many people know, people wanted the trailer to be released during Comic-Con. Didn't happen. Power Morphicon didn't happen. And, you know, that sucks. And people were really upset, including myself, because personally I was expecting it during Power Morphicon. Didn't happen. Other stuff happened, but not that. So the thing is that October. We're right now into September and October, right? So how many months later would that be? Let's see, October 10th. So we're talking about like an additional 2 weeks plus, you know, November, December, about like a little over 5 months, 5.5 months approximately. That's a lot of time. Actually, that's not a lot of time in comparison to how much time they're giving for the first trailer. And consider this, they label it as teaser trailer. Teaser meaning it's small, meaning that it's not going to be something that's going to be huge. It's going to be like one of the first small ones. And 5.5 months sounds like they're really rushing out a trailer. Now, is that a bad thing? Sort of. If it's good, if they do it well, if they give enough information that people are actually interested, fine. But personally, I feel like that's definitely pushing it, and I think that I'm hoping maybe that's wrong, and maybe they release it earlier. Now, if they release it on October 10th, will I complain? No. But I think that if they release it any later than that, then they're really asking for it, and I think that like there must be some serious reason why that's happening. I personally hope that they release it sooner rather than October 10th, but if they have to, fine. But we'll have to wait and see. You know, basically everyone's taking this with a grain of salt, and like that's the general idea, is that like don't look at this as like absolute, but look at this as something that like should give you a sense of like how soon they really should release a trailer, because if they release it any later than that, I'm concerned. Like I'm gonna be really, and a lot of people are concerned already, because it's like this is taking a really long time for them to release their first show, because most movies nowadays give a lot of time. We haven't gotten that. We've gotten so many cast reveals and so many other things, no footage. That's not great. No, we need to see stuff. So I'm hoping that whatever they show is something that's at least somewhat substantial, or at least gives away some information. I don't want it to be just some text. I don't want it to be like just seeing an image. I want to see some stuff. That's what I'm hoping for. Now, if it is text or if it is just an image or both, I'm not going to complain, but I feel like that would be very, very like unfair to the fans, unless they choose to do it where it's like they do a couple of small trailers over a few weeks, like one trailer and then like a week or two later another trailer, or like a few days later, like, because you know they've been staggering the like information at very odd rates, where like sometimes it's really, really close and sometimes it's super like spread apart. So it's really hard to predict or assume anything at this point, because they're on their own level, and it's very hard to really keep up with them in that sense, because they're unpredictable. So like when information gets released, either there'll be like this huge gap, or there'll be like this really small gap, and it's really like up in the air as to what they're planning on doing, because it's really close. We all we know about is the movie figures and and a bunch of actors. We don't know much about the overall story. Otherwise, we haven't seen any images of the Zords. We don't really know what's going on. So it's really something that I'm hoping and I'm stressing that they maybe do something more with it. Look, again, take this with a grain of salt, the October 10th date, but I think that's good in the senses that we get a sense of, even if it's not true, that tells us that like I hope we get something before that, or that. If we get anything later, and I mean like a few weeks later, that's not good, and that's concerning, because you know their whole entire reason for pushing it back in the first place was because of the whole entire, you know, Hunger Games final movie being released, and so that's why they pushed it back to begin with, because originally it was supposed to release in January of next year. Obviously that's not happening, so I'm hoping that maybe they're doing something really big and exciting, because this is taking a very long time for them to release stuff, and I really, really don't want them to push it back again, because they've already pushed it back now, and it's been like, I think this is like the third time now that they've already pushed it back, maybe fourth. I don't want another one. Really don't. So let's hope. Let's hope. I think that this movie could be good, but I want to see what happens. Please remember to leave your comments below. I'd love to know your guys' opinions. Do you guys think that it will come out, that the first trailer will show up on the 10th? Do you think that it will show up sooner, or do you think it will show up later? If so, why? And also, I would love to know, what do you guys hope that they show in the first trailer? Are you expecting a huge thing that with like tons and tons of detail, or are you expecting something like, you know, just like what I was saying with the text and maybe an image or two? Which do you predict will be shown? A lot of information, or even like a scene, or, you know, text with an image, or a couple images, or something like that? What do you guys think? I would love to know. You know, I've already told you what I'm hoping for, so let's just wait and see what we get. Please leave your comments below. I have other videos coming out over time. I know I haven't been posting as much, but I do have things that I do want to post now, so please stay tuned for all that, because that will be coming out soon. I also am looking forward to getting a TV very soon. So until then, guys, I'm Crazy Samurai 1, and goodbye, guys.